Small toe. I gotta do that again. Small toe. No, small snow. All right. Okay. Greetings, people of Earth. I'm Mr. Teacher.
And I'm Answer Girl. Our vlog is about our geeky, nerdy pursuit of knowledge. That is, finding and presenting the answers to questions about topics that have piqued our interest in one way or another, or have been suggested by you.
We have our first winter-related question.
Flaky Guy asks, is it true that no two snowflakes are alike?
Let's think a minute about the immensity of this question.
Imagine all the snow produced in the history of the Earth. All of the snow existing as we speak, and all of the snow that will be produced in the future until the end of time. All of this snow was, is, or will be composed of individual snowflakes. How can we know with any degree of certainty that each of these snowflakes was, is, or will be different from each other?
Fortunately, the folks at snowcrystals.com have considered this question and came up with an answer.
So, what's the answer? Is it true that no two snowflakes are alike?
Do you want the short answer or the long answer?
Let's try the short answer.
Okay. Yes.
Yes?
Yes, that's the short answer. Yes.
Could you elaborate just a little bit, please?
I could, but that would mean that the answer will no longer be the short answer. It would be the slightly longer than the short answer.
I believe that we could somehow come to terms with an answer with a little less brevity and a little more elaboration.
Oh my. I try to do things simply, but if the short answer is not satisfactory, we do have a selection of answers of various lengths to choose from. Exactly how much elaboration do you desire?
I believe the answer should be along the lines of, yes, it is indeed extremely unlikely that two complex snowflakes will look exactly alike. It's so extremely unlikely, in fact, that even if you looked at every one ever made, you would not find any exact duplicates.
You're in luck. We have that answer in stock. Would you be answering the question here, or is this takeout?
Not so fast. How do you know that it is extremely unlikely no two complex snowflakes are alike? It is impossible to compare the snowflakes produced in even a light snowfall, much less compare all of the snowflakes that ever were and will be produced.
Now that is a different question. Fortunately, we also have the answer for that question in stock. However, it is not a short answer. I would call it more of an intermediate answer.
I'll take the answer. What is it?
The number of possible ways of making a complex snowflake is staggeringly huge. To see just how large, let's consider a simple question. Answer girl, how many ways can you arrange 15 books on your bookshelf?
Well, there are 15 choices for the first book, 14 for the second, 13 for the third, etc. Multiply it out, and there are over 1 trillion ways to arrange just 15 books.
Wow, Answer Girl. What mathematical principle did you use to figure out that answer?
Really, Mr. Teacher, I used the fundamental principle of permutations, of course.
Of course you did, Answer Girl. I was just testing you. What if you had 100 books?
With 100 books, the number of possible arrangements goes up to just under 10 to the 158th power. That's 1 followed by 158 zeros. According to universetoday.com, the number of atoms in the entire observable universe is estimated to be only between 10 to the 78th power and 10 to the 82nd power.
They don't call you Answer Girl for nothing.
Actually, since we don't get paid for doing this vlog, they do call me Answer Girl for nothing.
Well, in any case, when you look at a complex snowflake, you can often pick out 100 separate features if you look closely. And since all of those features could have grown differently or ended up in slightly different positions, different places, the math is similar to that with the books. Thus, the number of ways to make a complex snowflake is absolutely huge. And thus, it's unlikely that there ever was or will be any two complex snowflakes that are exactly alike.
I like that answer. But I have one last question.
What is that answer, girl?
Flaky Guy asked if no two snowflakes are alike, and you answered that no two complex snowflakes are alike. It looks like you qualified your answer.
No one asked you, Kung Fu Hamster. I may have slightly qualified my answer, but only because the entire answer given at snowcrystals.com involves an in-depth discussion of what alike means. In summary, nano snowflakes, that is snow crystals containing only a few molecules, can be exactly alike. Small snow crystals having simple shapes may look similar to each other under a microscope. However, larger, complex snowflakes, the type that we can see with the naked eye, are all different.
On behalf of Mr. Teacher and Answer Girl, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and send us your suggestions. If you have a question about mathematics, science, music, history, etc. that is really bugging you, let us know and we may answer your question on a future episode. We wish to thank snowcrystals.com for the use of their snowflake pictures and their explanation.
Although we already knew the math.
Also, thanks to universetoday.com for the estimate of the number of atoms in the entire observable universe. Just wait, Mr. Teacher. Someone will ask us how they came up with that estimation.
They asked NASA.
Really, Mr. Teacher, that answer was a little flaky.
Ooh.
Bye!
Bye.